don't know. What is the voice you're doing?
Help!
I have a solution. You buy a helicopter and you live in it.
My doc, gee, doc, I don't think I can do that, doc.
I'm so bored.
There's nothing to do.
I know. What? Try it. Hey, I know what to do.
We're gonna watch Scooby-Doo!
I'm doing everything.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome to this week's Scooby-Doo Tube. This is 11? 11. We made it to the double digits. We're a whole 1% still. But we have our first guest with us.
Astrid.
Oh, shoot. I didn't know I was a guest.
Yeah.
This is Alex. You should know him. Oh,
Probably not.
Okay, if you don't know Alex, this is Alex.
Yeah, and that's Mariah.
I'm Mariah.
You should hopefully know Mariah.
Wait, who's Mariah?
That's Astrid.
Ah, shoot. Now I'm all confused.
I'm sorry, did I just ruin that for you?
Nope. You're doing great. Okay, so before we start this episode, I want to ask you, what's your history with Scooby?
I grew up watching Scooby-Doo from the very first season on to whatever 1,000th season, 100th, 30th, what? Numbers. Yeah, this was my jam growing up.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Great. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what else you want me to say.
Nope, you're doing great. Okay, so this week is A Gaggle of Galloping Ghosts. The title honestly makes no sense to the episode.
Boy.
This is not Mickey Mouse.
Sorry.
So, any pre-thoughts from either of you?
I'm ready.
Do you have any pre-thoughts?
Zoinks.
Zoinks. You want to be our Zoinks counter for this episode? You know, that we've never done.
Alright, I'm gonna make you put it up for this one.
Okay, you better count it because I'm not going to.
Ah, gosh, work.
Do you want? I'll do the Jinkies. You can do the Zoinks.
Alright, we're gonna have a calendar for everything.
Okay.
And every time Scooby Snack is said,
Okay.
we should make a game out of this.
Okay, we're gonna make a game out of this episode.
Oh, maybe not this one, but eventually. I have an idea for it. We'll talk about it later.
Okay. What are you gonna count?
What am I gonna count?
Yes.
Jeepers.
Jeepers? Okay.
Okay. Okay, here we go. We're gonna go into it. Play the theme song. We're having a jam party. This is my jam.
It's Charlie.
Charlie. Charlie. I want to take a little box.
I think Charlie's like not a very scary name.
It's supposed to be helpful with the kids.
Oh yeah.
Spooky castle. I should have gotten a piece of paper.
Don't lie. You say that every time in the castle. That's not sketchy at all.
I totally trust it.
Oh, okay.
Come on, let's go in. You'd like your fortune told, wouldn't you, Scooby?
See? Everything's alright.
Don't lie.
Yeah, random castle just opens.
Roll now, or abandon all hope of seeing the sun again.
You stop that. We have permission to use this castle.
She was taking no sass.
Stop that.
Warning. The bridge is going up. Everybody jump.
Daphne just doesn't move. Oh no, I better not move.
Look at that.
There you go.
Daphne.
Run, Daphne, run! Don't worry, I'm running.
I had no jinkies.
I had one delight.
Okay.
No demons.
That was a disappointing episode.
Well,
Okay, ta-da. There was that one. Okay, initial thoughts? Either of you?
Scooby-Doo.
It was Scooby-Doo.
I feel like there's a lot of character stuff in that one.
Yeah. Wasn't as... I mean, there were 3 villains, but there was only one person it could be, so it wasn't as
Mysterious.
mystery-driven, I guess.
Yeah. One thing I like is they put a subtle undertone of Shaggy and Velma liking each other in it. And this is the first episode where they start building on like their relationship. This is kind of where it starts, is this episode here.
Yeah, true.
Because he's the one who has your spare glasses.
And eventually they do date. But then things happen.
Mm-hmm.
And they break up. Rip.
No, is that all canon? Or
But
is like that all canonical? Canonical? I think is how you say it. Meaning it was actually put into not a shell, but in the creators of Scooby-Doo confirmed it or something like that. No.
well, they do date
Mhm.
in the well, not in this series, but
In a iteration of the series.
yes.
And is that iteration of the series I don't know how to explain canon to you.
Yeah. Well, I know what canon means. I'll just
Not the canon.
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Curious.
Yeah. Then they break up because Shaggy likes his dog more.
That's you.
That is me. I feel like Fred was like gone a lot of this episode.
Yeah, like Shaggy and Scooby were the one that set the trap in
Yeah.
this one. They like did the tapestry thing.
He was just there.
Velma lost her glasses, and then he was just like, "Oh, she's gone."
Where did she go to? And then he wandered around the castle and you just don't see any of it. He's just like, oh yeah. Pretty sure he was just making himself a sandwich.
I mean, Shaggy and Scooby were playing with chemicals.
Yeah, they
And created
threw
a
it and
stink
it-
bomb.
Yeah, threw it on the werewolf. Which, speaking of villains, what did we think of the villains? There were 3. All done by the same guy.
There was more like there was 2.5. You only saw the Frankenstein for 2 or 3 sequences. And mainly all you saw was, for the lack of a name, Count Dracula and the werewolf.
Yeah, it was definitely more than.
They just kind of like threw the third one in there for giggles. Like, you know, we can have this guy be a master and do 3. Just so the master line makes sense. I think it would have been slightly better if they took out the third.
Yeah. The Frankenstein definitely like was just to mess with Shaggy and Scooby. Like, he had no.
And it wasn't even really like mess.
Yeah, it was.
It was like, oh look, he's under the table bomb.
Yeah, and then he just pushed Scooby, and that was
it.
Yeah.
Like in the pantry, and then locking Daphne in. I mean, I guess then it would make more sense for the werewolf. Like trap her in there or something, I think, but or Dracula or something like that. Frankenstein was just a useless character in my opinion.
He's just.
Yeah. What were your thoughts?
I noticed Scooby kind of kept, how do I say? He kept going after the villains, kind of. Like, he tied the rope around the vampire guy, and then he, like, went after the, I think it was the werewolf. Like, he put the piano keys in his teeth or
Yeah.
He was not having it today.
When was the last time we saw him, like, angry? Because the first time we saw him was Never Ape and Ape Man.
Yeah.
And he just, like, slammed the ape down the cliff. He was like, go away.
Yeah, and the other one was in the puppet one, I think.
Okay.
Because he went after the something in that one.
Oh, yeah, because he went up top and chased him.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay, yeah. So, yeah, like every other episode, he's just not having it.
He gets some random bravery and like goes for it.
Also, I felt like Velma was sassy this one.
She was. She's like, now you stop that. I feel like I've seen that somewhere as like a meme. Like the guy saying, go away. And she's like, now you stop that.
I'm gonna find that meme and I'll put it up on screen.
Better. Now that you've said it, you got
Yep.
it. And if it's not there, you gotta create it.
I'm pretty
True.
sure it is. I remember that part.
Okay, if it's not one, I'll make it. Okay.
Hey, I just okay. Not that that's important right now, but
What about the dude's, like the actual criminal? What was like his plan? What did you think of his plan? Because I felt like a lot of the criminal's plans have been very cartoony, except the backstage rage. Like, do you think it could actually be done type of thing? Like, would it actually happen?
I don't know. I thought it was kind of weird how he was posing as a fortune teller, like as if he knew someone would come by. And then he also was like, had to be 3 other things.
Yeah.
A little confusing.
I'm telling you, that fortune teller thing, it was sketchy.
She's right. It is me.
What's
I found it. Is that one?
I'll put the meme up. There were no Scooby snacks in this one.
There was.
Lies.
There was?
Yeah,
In the
She
dungeon.
was in the barrel, and
Torture room.
Scooby's like, I smell Scooby snacks, and Shaggy's like, down here, because they're in the torture chamber, and she throws it out of the thing.
Oh, I was not watching apparently.
Yeah, I know.
Wow. Okay, I suck.
It wasn't like a braggery though, it was just, he sniffed it out.
Okay, well, got there. How many zoinks did we have?
One.
One.
Remember? The only one.
No one.
The
And
one thing we counted.
we had no zoinks. We had no chinkies. No jeepers.
I feel like those came on like later seasons though.
Probably. Well, yeah, because even Shaggy having Scooby snacks has barely been a thing this season so far.
I like it when they have the different flavors of Scooby snacks.
A pup named Scooby-Doo, they have so many different ones, I love it. We had the mystery machine though. I mean, they never really drove it, but
No, they drove it for a good old
a
minute.
minute in the beginning. They at least didn't take a boat somewhere this time.
I know, they always take boats.
Yeah.
Like, why?
Well, where do they get the boats? Probably Daphne's family, but they just hijack them.
On the side.
The reason why they're always traveling, they're secretly wanted in every state
Well,
for hijacking boats.
The very first episode, Scooby broke, I think it was a T-Rex. Like, whatever you call those.
Skeleton.
Skeleton, yeah. And that was at least $1 million right there, so
True.
they're wanted in more than 7 states, probably.
Wow. I think I better get to work.
This is why they're always traveling, you're right. They have to run away.
Undercover.
and somehow the cops don't recognize them every time they get the other villain.
Oh yeah, because they get someone who's been notorious and like, alright, we'll let you off the hook. It's like the A-Team.
Yeah.
Like, they're wanted like as national criminals. But everyone's like, yeah, we'll come to you. And every time like the cops see them, it's just like, we could arrest you, but you got this guy for us and enough evidence to convict him.
True.
So we didn't see you. You better leave.
Wow, well, you heard it here first, folks. They are criminals.
It's proven.
Confirmed. Canonical. New series. Them in jail.
This is total side, but the first episode of Mystery Incorporated, they're thrown into jail. Like the first 5 seconds.
I don't remember.
The sheriff throws them in jail.
Oh, I think.
And they were like, I wish somebody would appreciate what we did.
I remember now, actually. It's been a while.
So, yeah.
Rip.
Okay, we've kind of gone off. Is there anything else I'm missing? What about the setting? That's something.
It was a spooky
It
castle.
was a castle that they brought brick by brick, and Fred said, the only castle. I'm like, no, you're gonna say this again in like 10 other episodes every season. Just you wait.
But it's not all from Transylvania.
You got me there.
Makes the statement different.
It makes it different. Yeah. Did they even say where they were, technically?
They didn't say where they were at. They just said that this was brought over from Transylvania.
Okay. I gotta look up where Funland is too still. So yeah, who knows where they are. Yeah. Am I missing anything else? Not really.
I don't think so. That's all I had to say.
Okay. We're good. Cool. Okay, so that's all for this episode. Next week is Scooby-Doo and a Mummy 2, our first Mummy. You guys know what to do. Comment down below your thoughts, opinions, questions about this episode. I will be replying like I do. Thank you, Alex, for joining us.
Yes, my pleasure.
We will get you on again very soon. Yeah. So if you like this episode, hit the like button. And since you're down there, if you're new, hit the subscribe button. And yeah, we'll see you guys next week. Bye!
Cool.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Okay, there we go.